Thank you for joining us today for Traits of a Prepared Engineering Graduate. Today you're going to hear Dakota Cooper talk about how your performance matters to you and to others. So listen, learn, and be deliberate about being a prepared graduate.
Hey everyone, my name is Dakota Cooper. I've been working as an engineer now for about 4.5 years. I started out my career right there at Cherry Point working as a flight controls engineer for the H-53 FST. I then had an opportunity to come out to California where I worked at China Lake for the AIM-9X program as a flight test engineer. And currently I work as one of the principal system test engineers for Northrop Grumman in Palmdale, California. Today I just want to talk to you briefly about your performance, what it is, and who it matters to. So I'll start off just by defining what performance is. To me, performance is both how effectively and efficiently you're able to do your job. The effectiveness aspect is simply how good of a product you deliver, how well your product meets your customers' needs. And the efficiency aspect is how many resources does it take you to complete your job? So that could mean monetary resources, such as program funds and things like that to complete your job. But it could also mean other people's resources, such as their time. If it requires that you ask a bunch of people basically how to complete this task and take up a bunch of their time, then you're not completing your task very efficiently because you are using up everyone else's resources as well. So that's just something to note and something to keep in the back of your mind whenever you're thinking about your personal performance. The second thing I'm going to talk about is just who your performance matters to. On the surface, it should be obvious that your performance matters to you, or it should matter to you. And I'm going to try to draw a line from where you're at right now to some point in the future and show you why your performance even now is going to matter to you down the road. So when you enter the professional world, and even before you enter the professional world, you're basically going to be judged every single day on your performance. In school, you have the luxury of, if you are assigned something that you really don't want to do or you really don't have time for, you can simply kind of gaff it off and take the C, and life goes on. The next project you'll do better. We kind of forget about that project, that C, whatever. In the professional world, you don't have that luxury. So even the smallest projects, even the smallest things are going to matter to your reputation. So how well you do on those projects is going to build a foundation for your reputation. And why does that matter to you? Well, your performance and your reputation not only matters for your performance reviews at the end of the year that kind of determine how much you get paid and your bonuses for the year, but on a smaller level, but a more important level, it determines what kind of work you get assigned. So whenever you come onto your team, they're going to take one look at you, they're going to give you some tasks, and they're going to assess you on how well you do those tasks. What tasks you get in the future after that point is going to be determined by how well you did on those tasks, how effectively and efficiently you completed those tasks. So it's very important to emphasize your performance early and often because your senior engineers and your leadership are only going to give challenging and fulfilling tasks to those that they think can handle it. And really it starts right now where you're at. From the moment that you graduate, every job that you apply for, they're going to be looking at how well you did in school. And so really from this point on, you're going to be judged on how well you perform. And it's going to matter to your career down the line. Another thing to keep mind is that just like in school, whenever you get into the professional world, not every task is going to be glamorous. I know that we like to think that once we graduate school, we're going to be working on some really awesome things, and you will. But not everything is going to be a super glamorous task. But it still requires that you put forth the effort and you perform to the best of your abilities, because, like I said before, that's going to determine and that's going to build your reputation. So the other person or the other people that care about your performance, and this is more important than just yourself, is your customer. A lot of us that work in engineering, we build things or we provide things to our customers that if they fail, specifically in a catastrophic way, then people are going to get hurt. And I like to say that if we don't do our jobs right, then moms and dads and brothers and sisters can get seriously hurt or killed. So if your own performance and your own job fulfillment doesn't give you motivation to do your job well, then I hope that the meaningfulness of the work that we do helps to motivate you. Thanks.